This guy's paint is absolutely awesome. Totally shiny. You can see when the scalpers see him at the store, they just think gold. And it's probably going to be that way for a long time unless Hasbro just floods the market with these.
Sean Solo 8.
Hey guys, what's going on? It's Sean Solo 8, and today I'm going to be going over Wave 2 of Star Wars The Retro Collection. This one is currently a Walmart exclusive. I got these through a pre-order. Some of them did come crushed, but I will go over that as I go over the figures. Let's start out and take a look at the packaging on these things. This one here is Han Solo. You can see the package is an awesome throwback to the 1980s. This one did come crushed. As you can see, it was in an envelope with absolutely no padding, just a plastic envelope. It has the awesome Empire Strikes Back logo, exactly like we saw when we were all growing up. On the side, you can see all the weathering, so that way you can't be fooled if you were to see this on eBay and think that it's an actual vintage. The sticker, as you can see, can come off, but these bubbles are really strong. I'm surprised that actually crushed. I mean, there's just really no excuse for it at all. The back of the pack, it does have a little write-up. It says Star Wars The Retro Collection is inspired by 1980s Star Wars figures and features the original figure design and detailing. Continue your collection from the galaxy far away. And it shows you the current wave: Princess Leia, Han Solo, Yoda, Boba Fett, Luke Skywalker, and Lando Calrissian. You can see the Disney Hasbro logo down there on the bottom. The UPC, bunch of choking hazards. But next up, we're going to take a look at Lando Calrissian. You can see the retro sticker there on the front of this one also is the same. The package looks really good. Excellent throwback. This card came pretty good, but it is like nicked on the side of the card. Yeah, Lando looks absolutely great. Comes with the vinyl cape that you see there. The back is absolutely identical. And we're gonna check out Princess Leia. Of course, this package is absolutely amazing. This is a throwback to the vintage also. You can see Kenner logo down there on the bottom. She looks absolutely great in the package. Let's see how this one got shipped. This one was pretty good. This one was probably just stuffed in a box, but I have had these laying around for about a week now. You can see her on the side of the package with her blaster. Looks really good. But yeah, I love that scene in The Empire Strikes Back. I have this Black Series version, which I just picked up recently. The back of the package. Next up, let's take a look at good old Luke Skywalker. You can see the retro collection sticker again. This one arrived relatively good, but there is like a big crease right here in the card. I think you can see it right there in the video. Awesome throwback again. I'm not sure. I know there's a lot of controversy about the card backs on this one. Well, not the card backs, but the face of the card, whether or not this one was used back when it was sold in the 80s. I'm not 100% sure. And of course, you can see Luke inside the package. Looks really cool. He comes with his blaster and a lightsaber. But let's take a closer look at the Yoda package. Same design. We've seen this card many times. Awesome Kenner logo down there on the bottom. You can see him in the package with his flashlight, snake, and cane. And of course, mine came out with really good eyes. So yeah, the detail on this looks absolutely phenomenal. Can't wait to open them up. My card was definitely creased right here because this one was bent in an envelope also. But the overall bubble came out intact really well. And last up, we're gonna go over Boba Fett. This one is causing all kinds of chaos in the world right now. All over eBay, scalpers are buying this guy up left and right. You can see why. He's just absolutely awesome. And he looks exactly like he did as we were kids growing up. You can see his blaster in there, his cool missile firing jetpack on the back. Just absolutely awesome. Great figure. The back of his card is absolutely the same also. Okay, so I have the whole Wave 1 out of the package, and we will just take a closer look one by one. This one here is obviously Han Solo in his Hoth gear. Mine has a little bit of red paint up on his little fur band here, which is a bit of a bummer. His head does articulate two ways, well, 360. The paint looks really good. They did a great job on his eyes. As you can see, He holds his blaster extremely well, so he doesn't have a problem dropping that. You can see it looks very, very similar to the ones we had growing up as kids. But that is definitely better than what they give us from Wave 1, because none of them really held their weapons at all unless you had them in certain positions. But this one looks like it's actually designed to be played with. Hopefully we see a lot of these, but yeah, that looks absolutely great. Good job. And that's the back of his legs. There's the bottom of his feet. You can see you can pause and zoom in on that if you guys really want to check those out. Little buttons on his glove. But yeah, the detail on this Han Solo is awesome. That was one of my favorite growing up as a kid. Next up, we're going to take a look at Lando. I know there were several different versions of Lando. Mine isn't smiling. He doesn't have white teeth. But the vinyl jacket or cape looks absolutely awesome. It'd be cool if it was the same color. I'm not sure if the original was or not. Unfortunately, I did lose all of my Star Wars figures that I played with as a kid about 3 years before The Force Awakens came out. Jacket and detail looks absolutely dynamite. Again, his joints are absolutely perfect. Holds his gun extremely well. He's not going to lose it. His legs, of course, go up. There's the bottom of Lando's feet if you want to see those. But yeah, overall, Lando looks absolutely awesome. I would give this one another 10 out of 10. I would collect these over the new ones all day if they would just give us more of these. Here's Princess Leia in her Hoth gear. I just did a review on the Black Series, and she actually has this on her wrist, so the attention to detail is really cool there. Just single black paint on her pockets. Her legs do, of course, articulate the same. There's the bottom of Leah's feet. You can see the pants and the details and the wrinkles all throughout. Looks absolutely great. They did a good job on the paint on Leah. She also, head turns really good also, but yeah, the face paint looks really good on that Leah. I'm really digging it. If you guys want to see Wave 1, that is on my channel also. You can see that, but you can see her pistol. Looks really good. It's hard to get these little guns into focus, guys. Maybe I'll get a better camera one day. Next up, let's take a look at Luke Skywalker. This is the one that everybody had as a kid. Totally awesome. You can see he holds his blaster extremely well also. And you can see it's the cool one that you could buy in the stores, which is awesome. The big one that came in a box and it made a little noise. I'm sure you guys are familiar with it. If not, it's on YouTube. Just check out Han Solo blaster or Luke Skywalker. But you can see the yellow hair, the face looks really good. The suit and the mold looks all great. You can see the molded on lightsaber down here. Nothing going on his belt. The back of the legs look great. The boots look good. There's the bottom of his feet. But I love the little straps around his legs. His arms are a little bit looser than the others for some reason. Not too sure why, but again, yes, he does hold his lightsaber and everything perfectly. The lightsaber is got a little flat bit with the dots on it, just like it did when we were growing up. So that's cool. But yeah, he holds it in this hand pretty well, as you can see. But yeah, these, I'm really glad to get these. It's just a shame about Boba Fett, what they've done to us on the market. But speaking of Boba Fett, let me fix Luke's leg there so he stands a little bit better. Let's take a closer look at him. This guy's paint is absolutely awesome. Totally shiny. You can see when the scalpers see him at the store, they just think gold. And it's probably going to be that way for a long time unless Hasbro just floods the market with these. The rocket looks absolutely great. Look at that. I love the blue paint on the back, red in the arm. This figure just absolutely pops. All the paint detail on this one is absolutely perfect. I never even noticed the amount of detail on this Boba Fett, because I don't remember mine having this much detail. So that's pretty amazing. His head does spin, but it is definitely tight. But now it's loose now that I give it a spin. His helmet is absolutely excellent. 2 different paints in there. Yeah, Boba Fett looks cool, man. This is nearly as fun as reviewing a Black Series figure. But again, his legs are nice and stiff. On the back, you just have your wrinkles, and of course there's Boba's feet, if you want to see those. But yeah, this figure is awesome. He is the worst with his gun. Here's Boba's gun that he comes with. Sure you guys are all familiar with this one. But yeah, out of all of them, he holds the gun the worst. But he holds it way better than Wave 1, that's for sure. I would grab one of these guys while you can, guys. You never know. Maybe they will flood Walmart with those. Let's only hope. Yoda, he does have trouble holding his cane. I've repeatedly tried to put that on. Let me just zoom in on Yoda. But he comes with this cool little brown cane. So hard to get everything in focus with all these guys here. A lot of wood on there. And it's soft. You don't have to worry about it breaking and bendy. He also comes with a snake in the package. When he comes out of the box, he's actually holding it in his hand. I thought that looked really cool. My eyes are really great, and the cloth is exactly like you'd remember it. Not much paint on the snake, but I don't think there was when we were growing up. A lot of detail on the hair, the belt. Looks like it comes undone right there, and everybody lost theirs, of course. And here's his little flashlight. Looks like that's actually glued onto the belt. A lot of detail on the snake. And yeah, that's Yoda as we remember him. You wouldn't see this guy with a lightsaber, though, would you? Cute little feet. Underneath his gown, they didn't hide any details or cheap out on anything. He does sit extremely well. Of course, his arms move too. But I'm a very, very proud owner of these. I'm very, very lucky to have Boba Fett. I really wish you guys the best and hope you guys can find your Boba Fetts. I definitely appreciate you checking out today's video. If you guys are interested in seeing Wave 1, you can find that on my channel on Sean Solo 8 down below. And if you're new around here, consider subscribing. And I will see you guys in the next video.